Hello, my love. Because I've gotten into the bad habit of editing videos the morning before they're gonna be uploaded, I didn't realize until this morning that the footage I had taken for today was unusable. So, to do something easy and lighthearted, I'm gonna play some Balatro. I hope you don't mind if I don't explain how this goes. I'm fairly certain you can pick it up as we go. So we're going to do a new run. We're going to do it on white stakes because I don't want to do something hard right now. And we are going to use... What are we going to use? I like the Nebula deck quite a bit. Yeah, so that's what we'll use. All right, let's go. Okay. Small blind number 1. Okay, so we want... Alright. Usually on small blind, I try and get an ace high straight or a full house because that will just get 300 points in one hand, which is pretty nice. Okay, there's our full house. Great success. And I'm playing on ×1 speed to make this as relaxed as possible for myself. All right, 6 doulas. Okay, so we have exactly 10. I would very much like to get that this voucher for the +1 hand size, but we really need to have a joker to get more points. I guess we're going for a straight deck to start out with. The runner likes straights. Next round. All right, my goal here is to get at least $4, which I'm going to get anyway from this, so that I can buy the voucher. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 10, 8, 7, 6. We'll go ahead and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And we'll just hope for the 9. Hey, there's the 9. There's our straight. Our runner gets upgraded, so we're going to get 15 more chips. Which unfortunately isn't enough to get us the thing that we want. Okay, so 5, 6, 7. Now you may notice that the face cards are not normal face cards. That's because I have the special like crossover decks, so you may recognize characters from Cult of the Lamb. I'm gonna be honest, I forget where this is from. This is from Slay the Spire. Yeah, I don't remember where the spades are from. So we're gonna hold on to the Jack of Clubs. Okay. We need a 9. We desperately need a 9. We didn't get a 9. Okay, I guess we're playing a 2-pair. Which is more than enough to get us through the big blind. Excellent news. Like I said before, I want this voucher. That'll make it that much easier to get our straights. Can't afford anything else. On to the boss. -1 hand size. Well, that voucher is coming in handy already. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we have a full house right here. It'd be silly not to play it. This is definitely going to be one of the videos that you don't have to look... This is definitely going to be one of the videos that you don't actually have to watch the screen for. Which is fine. Jack, 9, 8. Okay, yeah, so... There. Oh, hey. Okay, that's Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. We got our straight. Our runners making some distance. Just realized, running, you run cross country. It's thematic. Aren't I clever? Or I would be if I had made this decision with that in mind. I had forgotten just how slow 1x speed is. But you know what? That's cool. We're just chilling. My friend, you may be a holographic, but I'm going to need to discard for my straights. So we're going to grab the drunkard to get an extra discard. And then I think we're going to sit on 6 so that we can get the additional card in our hand. Free rare joker looks good to me, so we're gonna get him. Okay. And this will guarantee us our $10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. King, Jack. Okay. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. We're actually closer to a 5 high straight than an ace high. So we're going to do that one. There's going to be a lot of me cutting sips of tea. So I haven't really reduced my workload all that much. All right. Discard these things. Oh, hey, we've got an ace high straight. Excellent. All right, I really need a Jack that gives me multipliers, and I also need to start getting those planets that improve my straights. Okay, 6, 7, 5, 3. King 10, 4. Yeah. Well, actually, what are we looking at? Fours. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to go this direction. I have more fours than... Yep. I am correct in my assessment of the odds of this situation. Go me. Victory is mine. Oh, hello, Blueprint. How are you today? Big fan of you. Get our voucher. Palette redeemed. We are the most artist. Alright. Boss time. All heart cards are debuffed. Not the biggest of deals. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, cool. So we're gonna get an extra like 180 chips from this. By 4, so that's 360, 720 extra chips. And then, of course, like what this was, I can't do that much math in that little of time in my head. So we're gonna toss these jokers. Actually, we're gonna keep the spade because of the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a song I am familiar with because of Guitar Hero. Okay, we're gonna toss the other ace. No, actually, we're gonna not toss it. We're gonna use it for our 5 high straight. We're gonna go the distance. Eye of the Tiger and all that. Well, it looks like even with minimum speed, this is still going to be a relatively short one, which will be good for me. Hello, Saturn. How are you doing? This is our the one that upgrades straights, which is what we want to see. Can the blueprint copy the... Nope. Okay. So the blueprint, if it says compatible, that means it works with it. It will not give me an additional discard if I put it there. So now we know. All right. So the special thing with this starting deck is we get the voucher telescope, which guarantees that packs contain the pack for your, or contain the planet for your most played poker hand, which is straights. So we're always going to see a Saturn in every pack, which is wonderful. Because we're not getting mults from our jokers right now. The jokers. Sure. Let's take a Free uncommon. Six, seven, eight. We need a 9. Oh, it's you. I should silence my phone. Alright, let's toss our duplicates. You know what? We're gonna be a little bit risky and hope for... Okay. We got what we wanted. Our giant hand is coming in useful here. Man. That jack right there is letting us down by not being a club. Our score is on fire. Ooh, I like this one. So as long as our hand includes a club and is not a flush of any kind, I get ×2. Nice. I'll take that, thank you. And then we'll go ahead and get this Celestial pack. Grab our Saturn. Because we want our multiplier to be as high as possible for this ×2. And then we're going to just move on along. All face cards are drawn face down. Lol, 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 lol. It's not nearly as funny as I made it out to be. 10, 9, 8. You know, I actually really need to know what those are in order to have them in a straight, so I am not going to use them. 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so, yeah. We're gonna only discard 3 again and hope for, not that. So, we need a 4 or a 7. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna discard these. There's our 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think the 5 high is actually better here. Yep, okay, we've got clubs and a not club, so we're good. Because that's 16, 25. Whereas that would have been 18, 15, 21, 20. Okay, I'm wrong. Doesn't matter, though. Our score burns with desire to get us further along in our game. And actually, at this point, the blueprint should be over here, copying the seeing double. Because then we have ×4. Oh. See, I don't need more chips, really. But, you know what? We're gonna see if there's anything good in here. And if not, we're taking the Joker that gives us more chips. That's, I mean, yeah, none of these are going to be better than this right off the bat, so we're just going to do that. Okay, next round. $5 per skipped round. Yeah, I'll take those $19. Select The large blind. The blind of bigness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We have our clubs and other things. We're going to get our times 4. Look at that fire burn. $10 dollar Rudies. Dollar Manoonies. That's, I don't like either of those. Yeah, let's get an Arcana pack. See what kind of nonsense we can pull off. We'll get here. I don't want just a random Jack or a random Joker. I need all 5 of my cards to have numbers, so this is bad. So we're just gonna put that on that, I think. Bye, guys. And then on to the next round. Because I want... dollar per card played. But yes, I want to have as many monies as possible to have as many interests as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have gone 7 high instead of 6 high, but you know what? I don't pay attention. Why should I pay attention? It's not like I'm making decisions. Not that it mattered anyway. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, 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 ching. I've got $32. Yeah, let's go ahead and have more planets in the shop. Increases the chance that we will see the one we want. And actually, that may play nicely with another voucher we may see later. You know what? I'm just gonna do both of these antes. I mean blinds. You have to do all of the antes. Because I know how to play this game. Alright, King, Queen, 5, 7, 8. Alright, so... So there aren't any clubs in these face cards, so I don't actually want to make a straight with them, because then I wouldn't get my multiplier. Okay, so 8, 7, I need a 6, or I need a 9, and if I get a 6, I need a, you know what, this what, oh, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one I go here. Discard. Dig for the straight. That is not a straight. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a 9 or I need a 4. So there. There and there. Let's see. 9 plays into either hand. 4 plays. So actually, I'm going to toss the jack as well. Because, like, that... Well, this is not what I wanted to see in this slide. Well, maybe actually. Nope. Nope. I am unhappy with this turn of events. Last discard. Oh, hey, there's our 4. Oh, and our steel card. So we're going to get another multiplier. How wonderful for us. The score burns. Hell. Useless to me, unfortunately. Yeah, sure. Let's see what's in these packs. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of glass cards, because I don't like losing cards. But I am a fan of money. And I'm also a fan of more money. I continue to be a fan of money. Okay, so I'm going to buy this and not use it for now. On the off chance... Okay, so actually I'm going to toss you. And I'm going to replace you with your fraternal twin. That gives me malt instead of chips, because that's what the runner is for. He's going the distance. Jack, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Here's our 10. We've got a 9, so that is our straight. Well, since I've only got one slot here, I can't actually buy the devil here. So. Oh, well. We're gonna go ahead and make another steel card. Open another Arcana. See what our tarot reading is. Rather than go for the lucky, this would get me nothing at this point, because it would get me very little because I've only got the one slot. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm actually going to put it on the smaller ones. just to offset their low value. Is that the right play? Probably not. But you know what? At this point, it's not a huge deal. No. 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 Next round. Oh dear. First hand is drawn face down. That is unfortunate for me. So I'm just going to toss the face down cards. Because as I've said before, I need to know what they are. Need to know what I'm playing. 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, look at our ice high straight over here. The fire, it burns. The chinging is out of control. Sure. Let's take another consumable slot. Offset the penalty from this deck. Alright, let's get our Saturn. Money for me. Nine, 8, 7, 6. Yep, there's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's a straight, folks. Made enough jokes about the burning. Gonna let it cool off for a bit. Since I can, I'm gonna buy that. See what's in here. Nothing I care about. No. 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 Ooh, I don't like that at all. But I don't really have a way of changing it. So, although it's probably not going to matter, because it's very likely that I'm only going to play one hand with the way this is going. So, yeah. Check that out. I am proven. Oh, I should have used that Hierophant. Remember how I said I don't pay attention? That remains true. Sure. I'd love to see some spectral cards in my Arcana packs. All sorts of excitement there. Spectral. No spectral. And actually nothing I want to see. So actually I'm going to use this opportunity to use my Hierophant. Congrats. You're worth 33 chips now. And let's get our Saturn. And next round. Sure. Yeah. So I play one type of hand, so we're gonna replace that. Okay, the exact opposite. I'm down. Okay, 2. I just need a 3 over here, and I just need a jack over here, so I'm just gonna discard 3. 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'd rather dig for the jack. Yeah, there he is. Oh no, I don't have a... Oh, yes, I do. I thought for a moment I didn't have a club. That would have been a disaster. I would have only gotten a quarter of the number of points I usually do. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 15,000 points would not do. I don't need that, so I'm not going to take it. Hello, Saturn. How are you? Okay, so let's see what the upcoming blinds are. Okay, so I'm not actually going to be getting any value from it being up here at this point. So it's going to get used. Alright, whatever. Honestly, that's probably going to be more valuable than anything I might find in the upcoming shop, so... Hey. Discarding a full house. The huge manatee. Boy, that drunkard is earning his keep. Giving me those extra rerolls, or discards. Look at her with her little chicken. Adorable. Oh, Shovel Knight. That's what the spades are. Shovel Knight. It's just been a while since I played it, so I didn't recognize the character that wasn't Shovel Knight. Let's see what we get. No. 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 Boss time. Flips and oh, this is a problem. Okay. Okay, so I'm fairly certain this is our multiplier and this is the blueprint. So we're actually going to play a pretty much worthless hand to check. Okay. Okay. So that's the runner. That is not the blueprint. So either this is the blueprint or this is the blueprint. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. Okay, that's the blueprint. All right, so we put you over there, and we're back in business. H, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, 3, 4. All right, there we go. I'm a genius. And I am also the victor. Thank you, Mr. Joker. Now, we could go into endless mode and keep going, but I don't feel like it right now. So, I hope this was okay for today. And we'll have more Stardew tomorrow. Bye-bye.